Hey lovers, I'm back. You guys already know I start every video by saying thank you so much to everyone who watches, and comments on my content. If you've appreciated my videos thus far, don't forget to subscribe to your girl. But we're going to get right into it today, right? Today I wanted to talk about the cons of being single. And I know, listen to me. I know I always preach you need that time alone. And I still agree with that. But we still have to talk about the cons of being single. And it's this, right? These are the cons when it comes to being single. When you haven't dated in a long time, anybody that shows you a little bit of attention, you immediately want to fall for them. And that's not good because you've been dying, fiending for a little bit of attention. And the first person that gives you that, you just want to jump up and go all the way. No. That's dangerous. Don't do that. That's why it's important in that time that you're supposed to be taking alone, you're supposed to be working on yourself and getting to know yourself. Because if you just took all that time and didn't do shit, and then the moment somebody tries to approach you and you just go for it, that's going to end in disaster. Because in the time you were supposed to take alone, you weren't working on anything. You was just letting time pass. And now you still have the same badass habits and traits. And no. So in that time alone, I need you to actually get to know yourself, work on yourself, figure out what you like, figure out what you don't like. So when you do jump back out into the dating game, all these things are a no for you. All your make or breaks, they're crystal clear. You don't have to think hard on anything. The moment someone does something, it's a trigger for you. It's a red flag and you can move accordingly. But if you use that space to just keep doing what you've been doing, you're always going to get the same result. Remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a new result. So I am team, yes, you need to be alone, but I am team in that time alone, you need to be making the best of it. You need to be figuring out what you want, what works for you, who you want to be, who you want to love, all that good stuff. Because if not, if you just spent a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years being single, the first person who gives you a little bit of attention, you're going to run and jump in that situation and give it everything you got, and you're going to be extremely disappointed. And that also happens when you're in a terrible relationship and somebody else does something a little different than what you're used to. You think that they're just a great person. No, you don't want to compare worse and worser. Okay. You don't want to do that. They're not a better person. They just did one thing better than the shitty person you're with. They're still shitty too. So you need to just be careful. Just be careful because it happens so often. We almost get in this desperate mode. Okay, well, this has to be my person because I ain't dated in 5 years and he just popped up. He has to be the one for me. No, that man just gave you a little bit of attention and you ran with it. You gotta learn to read the signs, and you gotta know it's okay to feel lonely. Please, everybody watching this video, please feel lonely. But I don't need you to feel desperate. You're not desperate. What's for you will always be for you, and nobody can take that away. Okay? What's for you will always be for you, and nobody can take that away. But understand, a puzzle piece will never fit where it doesn't go. So you're not desperate, and don't ever move desperate, and don't ever feel like you're running out of time. On the time that you're not with anybody, that's the time you're supposed to be building, working, and creating the best life for yourself. When that person enters your situation, it should expand it. It should make it better. But you are not identified by another person. You are yourself. You belong to you first. So I just wanted to say that to you guys. Please be careful when you're dating. Please don't let loneliness make you just want to rush out here and be desperate just to feel something. Feel yourself. Tap into yourself. Everything you need is already inside of you. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't.